welcome back. Now it gets exciting because we're going to set up your first free trading bot. So if we look at this account, this is a test account as well. We have real trades in here and we have test trades, so virtual trades in here. And I would strongly recommend to you to do the same actually. Here you see I set up a lot of bots. I don't know how many bots we have here, but I can tell you we do around 15,000 trades a day. Most of them are of course virtual to collect data for you, to give you the opportunity to pick the best signal, because in the background of course we are working on a system, on signals that we will give you in the future to be able to pick the time to buy and sell much better. So if you are new, if you just set up your email settings and your API connection, then it's time to set up a bot. So this will be empty in your case if you're just getting started, but this function will be the same. So I just show it to you in this account. So you click on the new trading bot tab here. And first of all, you can give your bot a name. So you could name your bot my first bot, and you could even trade manually. That's not really the purpose of our fully automated trading bot, but if you want, you can trade manually. Here, just switch it to Trading View Bot. And then you get quite a lot of functions here already. So for most exchanges, you can put it to long, because Poloniex and BitMEX will support short trading. And in the moment we support BitMEX. So you could go ahead and leave this to both if you pick BitMEX. So in this case, we have BitMEX. And it could be both, because on BitMEX we are able to trade long and short. If you just plan to trade long, then just put it long. If you just want to trade short on BitMEX, just go short. To make it easier, I just switched that to Binance, and Binance will not allow us to short, so I just set it to long. Then I go ahead and pick a currency. So I would just trade here, let's pick Bitcoin, Ethereum. I would say the strategy is just make a lot of money, of course. Here you can pick the time frame, you can basically pick any time frame. So I just pick minutes here and put 5 minutes, and here it gets interesting. I picked the connector. So in this case, you saw before we set up the test Binance connector, that will not work because we didn't put a secret and we didn't test the connector. So I will put this as a real connector also to a Binance account. Then I will pick the amount of BTC I want to trade. I can say, 0.002, for example. Take a look at Binance or at your exchanges. They will modify the minimum amounts. Sometimes it's a little different depending on what currency pairs you trade. So you can set it whatever you want here. Then close trading view signals. So how you want to close your trading view signals is quite interesting. You can close it once. So that means if you have 5 buy signals, our bot will buy 5 times for you. If then there is 1 sell signal and you put it on all that are open, then it will sell all the 5 trades that you bought before with 1 sell signal. You could also say for 1 open, so you could also say it should just close 1. So if there is the trading bot number 1 buys 5 times BTC, for example, then you can say if the trade, if there's the first sell signal, then the bot should sell the first buy. So, and if it's all, then the bot will just sell all. Closing take profit, you can put that to, I don't know, if you want the bot to sell, if the profit is like 10%, it will sell automatically. I'm not using that because we have a trailing stop loss. So I could take away some of my profit basically in putting that, but it could also be very useful. So closing stop loss, the closing stop loss, you could say, okay, if you start a trade and then suddenly there's some dump or something happens, this is for security, you put the stop loss to whatever. I look at the time frames. If the time frame is higher, my stop loss is bigger. If it's very small, if it's 5 minutes or whatever, I set smaller stop losses. So in this case, let's just set it to 5%. So if my asset will go down after I bought it 5%, the bot will sell it automatically. And then we have the trailing stop loss trigger. The trailing stop loss trigger will take care to help you to make most of the profits. So if the trigger, if you set something here, so I often do it like if there's like, if the asset goes up 1%, the trigger will be triggered, or you can also put it like 0.5%, the trigger will get active. And as soon, like for example here, 1%, the asset is 1% in the positive, goes up, for example, if it's a long trade, then the bot will automatically arrange the stop loss. That means that the bot will automatically take your stop loss 1% higher. This will give you the opportunity basically to make most of your profits. And this is a really great function. So this is basically all. All you have to do now is you have to copy this code here, either buy, or this would be for a buy signal, and this would be for a sell signal, into your TradingView account into an alert. Or if you have any different method to generate alerts, that's also okay. You just have to send these signals via email to the email address you set up in the settings, and our bot will automatically trade it for you. How to set up this kind of signals inside of TradingView, I will show you in the next video. So if you want to create this bot, you just click on create here. If you create the bot, you still have to start the bot. We will still show it or we'll still stop it. So here's the bot, my first bot, and you see it stopped. We do that because we don't want to start trading for you, and maybe you're not really ready for it, or you didn't set up your signals in TradingView right. So we better stop the bot before, and then you just go in if you're ready and start the bot. So now the bot is started and everything will run on autopilot. As soon as the bot is started, some fields will not be edible anymore. You can still change the direction, the bot name, the PTC volume, the trailing stop loss, but the other things you can't change. If you want to set up a new bot, you can simply go and use one of our new functions. This is a copy function. You just click on the copy function, you just give it a new name, and you could create another one and delete the old one. So that's how easy the setup is. I hope that was useful, and I see you in the next video. Take care.